This video is going to be entitled, Are So-Called Black People Crying Wolf? This video goes into a professional boxer by the name of Derek Chisora, and he attended the fight between Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois, a unified heavyweight championship fight this past Saturday. And the fight itself was somewhat boring, but it lasted about 9 rounds with Alexander Usyk winning the TKO in the 9th round, but that's not what this video is about. Around the 5th round, Daniel Dubois hit what looked to be a body shot to Alexander Usyk, and Alexander Usyk fell. The referee counted that as a low blow, as the shot was around his belt line area, and many people had things to say about it. They called it a robbery online. They said that it was Daniel Dubois' fight. He was the unified champion, or he should have been the unified champion. They came up with many different excuses of, what happened and what should have happened. But at the end of the day, Derek Chisora had another take on the fight. He said that Daniel Dubois lost that fight because of racism. Yep, you heard it here. He said that the ref did not count the shot because of racism. Not because it was home cooking, as they call it in boxing, where the boxer has the home court or the home advantage on the other boxer. It's not because Daniel Dubois is not a draw. A draw in boxing means he's not a person that can put butts in seats. That's not the reason that the fight went the way it went. The reason that Derek Chisora said the fight went the way it went was because of racism. But I'm going to let Derek Chisora say it in his own words.
Association with Boxer Derek, talk to me about that low blow. Was it low? Was it on the belt?
We need VAR. First of all, there's a black guy fighting in a white guy's country. Bunch of white people around him. The ref is white. The judges are white. What the fuck you expect? A black guy, it don't matter. Even if you knock Jusic down, they just give it to him.
But in your opinion, was it still low or was it on the belt?
We need VAR in the boxing game.
But you know.
He said we need VAR in the boxing game. VAR is video assisted referee. They have it in other sports. I just want you to know what that is before I continue on.
I don't know where the shot started. All I see is the shot up here, but we don't know where it started.
Were you impressed with Daniel at all?
Yeah, he could have done better. He didn't use his size, he didn't use his advantage, so I'm very upset.
The fight everybody wants.
That's about it on that one. But did you hear what he said? He said that the reason Daniel Dubois did not win this fight, well, the first thing he said was because everybody was white, right? He said the ref was white, the judges was white, the city and the country was white. I don't know what else did he say was white. What else? Who else was white? The cab driver, the Uber driver was white. The concession stand person was white. The chairs were white that they sat on. I think he said Usyk's girlfriend is white. I mean, he just went through a whole diatribe of whiteness to describe why the ref counted that as a low blow. Now I'm going to show you the shot. I'll just show you a shot of the fight itself and show you that particular punch. And you'll see for yourself. I mean, some people might count that as low. Some people may count it as not low. But at the end of the day, it wasn't a controversy that dealt anything with race. But, so-called black people, sometimes we'll bring it up. But, I'm going to defend Derek Chisora on this. I think Derek Chisora had a bit to drink. Because I've never really heard him have a diatribe such as that, where he just went off and started talking about white people. And if you notice, I'm so glad that the little guy, that the white, so-called white guy that was interviewing him, he knew better. He didn't even take the bait. He was just like, look, you must be a little inebriated, Derek. I'm just going to go on with the line of questioning. Did you think the blow was low? I mean, all the white talk, we're going to ignore it. And I'm glad he did ignore it, because I think he knew better than to go down that path, because, Derek really, it was a path that was going to lead us nowhere. It was going to lead, especially Derek, nowhere. And I don't think he needed that in his career right now. So I'm glad that guy kind of just went over it. But anyway, the next line when he said, "Oh well, did you see? Did you think it was a low shot?" His next whole sentence killed all of the racist talk, all of the the white talk. He says, "I really didn't see the shot. It could have been low." Well, if the shot could have been low, what the hell does racism have to do with the actual fight? You could have said the ref was in the ref made a bad call. The judges were bad judges, but it didn't even go to the judges' scorecard. I don't know what you say about the judges. It was a TKO, so I don't know how the judges even got involved in this. But if it went to decision, you can say the judges are bad. You can say he had home field advantage or home court advantage. You can say all of those things. But to imply that race had anything to do with that particular body shot and the fact that the ref didn't count it because the ref didn't like Daniel Dubois simply because he was black. And we got to stop that, people. We got to stop that. I mean, at the end of the day, so-called black men, stop relying on race for everything. Everything is not about race. There are many things that are about race. There are many things that are. But when you cry wolf and everything's about race, nobody takes you serious at that point. If you get bad service at a restaurant, sometimes it's just bad service. It's not because you're black. If you're buying a car and he waits on somebody else or he looks at somebody else first, it's not necessarily because you're black. I'm not saying it isn't because you're black, but not every little instance is because you're black. Well, anyway, that's my take on it. Give me your take. Did Daniel Dubois did he lose this fight because he was black? And when he hit him with this, what Derek Chisora thinks is a legal body shot, the ref looked at him and said, "You know what? Usyk, you're white. Daniel Dubois, you're black. I'm not going to count that. I'm just going to count it as a low blow and give you time to get everything together." Anyway, that's my take on it. What's your take? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm out.
Happy holidays. Merry New Year. Y'all have a great day. It's a great feeling to be back.
Ow!